Hey everybody, this is Exonerated, and that's not what I want. I think I want electrical steel. Yep, which is coal, silicon. How do I get silicon? Raw silicon, cooking it. I got some of that. So anyway, this is Exonerated. Welcome back. I am on Remedo, our modded Crackpack server, and I've been working on getting some machines and some powers upgraded. So currently, let's see, I'm gonna take this off. Currently, what I've managed to do is I've gotten a basic start on some Ender IO machines. I made an alloy smelter, which is basically a ton of iron, and then I've got a sag mill. I've got two hardened energy cells, which, let's see, this one's filling up now. And I've got them hooked up to a single furnace generator, which I'm supplying with sawed, well, kind of sawed wood, basically just planks. And I've been going around cutting down the trees on the island, and basically just using the planks for all of that for now. That's weird. Huh. Wonder if it was because I was crouched. I don't know. But anyway, I've started working on that, and I've decided that I don't nearly have enough wood on this island to power everything. So I think now is a great time to get started on a tree farm, and we'll use the tree farm to actually do some of our beginning power systems. So what I've done to that effect is go through, and I've gone ahead and crafted a harvester and a planter from MFR. And we'll take a look at those real quick. Here we go. So the planter just requires 2 flower pots, a piston, some plastic sheets. Plastic sheets are real easy. You just get some raw rubber, in my case. Cook up the rubber bar, make it into plastic, and then put the plastic together to make sheets. It has a factory block, which is just some stone and some plastic sheets. And then I also did the harvester, which is right here. And this just required 2 regular shears, a golden axe, and also the Mine Factory reloaded machine block. So that was pretty simple. In fact, I even have a spare machine block, which we're going to use to work on our mob farm with after we get some stable power going. So what I'd like to do today is work on getting a Yeta wrench, which is, it's Ender IO's wrench, but it works for everything else as well. So I need to get some electrical steel together, which is pulverizing some coal. And I'm also going to need, how else can I get silicone? I know there's another way. Let's check that out. Raw silicone, clay in a sag mill. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. And I don't know if the bug exists in this one, but you used to get more clay back than you put in. Nope. Okay, so let me go farm some clay up real quick so that I can generate some silicone so we can make our Yeta wrench. I think, let's see here, 1 piece will give me 1 steel, and I need 3 steel total, so I definitely need some more. So anyway, let me go take care of that. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back, and I've cooked up some electrical steel. So, where is it? There it is. Like I was saying, this is your Yeta wrench, and it works pretty similar to the, what was that, crescent hammer? Let's see here, I don't even see it. Alright, well that's not in this mod pack. Well, basically this wrench gives you the ability to take down thermal expansion equipment as well as Ender IO stuff, and when you take it down you still have your power saved in it, which is nice, so you don't have to worry about it. See, there we go. Alright, so now we've got our harvester and our well, we've got our planter. Let's get this other block put away for now. What I want is a location where I can set up my tree farm. And I don't want it to be up here. Eventually, we're going to take all this stuff down. Because of the soil that's under here, we're going to leave this here. And we're going to build a mob farm around it. And in order to do that, take advantage of it, I'm going to want to decimate the rest of this mountain. So I want to build everything else kind of off and away. So I think maybe we should put tree farm and power generation over this way. So let's do this. Let's just clear some land. Get these three up. Let's get that torch back down. Pick it up. Put it down. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? That's enough space for now. I'm going to have it backed up this way so that we can get to it. So the first thing we're going to want to do is dig down 3 deep, and we're going to make ourselves a little cubby hole here that we can have access to. Grab another shovel. Alright. And let's see, let's do this. And there we go. Okay, so like I was saying, the first thing we're going to want to do is set up a little machine here. We're going to stick our planter underneath, just like so. And it's going to be in the middle of this. Let's get some flowers here to show you. It's going to be in the middle of this 3x3 grid. Let's see here. Basically, this little 3x3 grid is where the planter is going to be in the middle. Excuse me, I got a nasty cold, I think, coming on. And then, of course, our planter, or harvester rather, is facing the wrong way. Let's break it. There we go. Now our planter is facing that, or our harvester is facing that way. We're going to want to go ahead and close that in, and then let's dig out underneath of this. There we go. And, excuse me, I'm sorry. Alright, there we go. So now we're going to be cleared out a little bit. Let's get a chest up here. We have a chest. And then we're going to make it a double. Alright, so what we want is we want energy conduit and we want item conduit. So let's make sure we get the item conduit up first. We want the item conduit to connect straight to the chest here. We do not want it to connect to the planter. The planter will automatically dump off into this chest. Let's go grab some other things here, including that. We're going to definitely need that generator. And I'm going to grab one of these hardened energy cells. Dump off some plants. Try to. We'll dump them off here. And then we're going to grab what I meant to do. Let's see, hardened energy cell. Oh, sap. Well, I don't want those saplings. I want dark oak saplings. So let's go back home and grab some. I'm sure JM's got some. He doesn't mind me borrowing 9 of them, and I'll bring them back to him once the tree farm gets going. Okay, here we go. And we're back to our tree farm. Now what we want to do is set up a way for this farm to say, okay, we're only going to put dark oak. And this is how we're going to do it. We don't want it to consume the stack, so we're going to leave that like it is. And we're going to shift left click. We want this on insert. Shift right click. We want this on extract without a signal, so it's always extracting, and it's going into there. Now, what I'm going to do for the first couple of harvests is break that. And the reason why I'm doing that is if there are spaces in this grid here, it will automatically fill it with dark oak saplings, and we don't want that. Or it'll automatically fill it with anything, rather. So what I'm going to do is let this run, but keep an eye on it, and as I get enough dark oak saplings, I'll fill in so that basically we have at least one in every grid, and then that way we don't have to worry about anything else from this chest automatically feeding. There are filters you can use on Ender IO cables, but currently I'm not using them. So let's see, we're going to hook up some power there and there. And then last but not least, we need an auto crafting table. What we want is a table that will turn around and take our logs, turn them into planks, and then take the planks and feed them into a furnace. So let's do this. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. If I did this right. Okay, we got 4 of these. And we're going to take and make another crafting table the worst way possible. And just like this, we got an auto workbench. So we're going to take this auto workbench and we're going to set it right here. And we're going to gut out some more under here. Now for this auto workbench, we're going to leave it alone for now until we get our first couple of harvests going. So let's see, we're going to want our generator here. We're going to want our cell here. And one thing we want to make sure of is that the right side is in and the left side and the top are out. And then we're going to just feed some power. Once we feed power, you notice all the saplings went up. We can get rid of this now. And we'll do this. And basically I'm just clearing a little bit so you can see what's going on. Now, I had it set to not consume the stack. You'll notice out of that stack it left 1 dark oak. And that's on purpose. Again, we don't want it to run out of saplings and use everything, because as soon as it empties a spot in that planter, whatever's in that harvester at the moment will get planted right into it. So let's see here. Let's dump off some of these flowers. Grab up these others. Let's go get some bone meal. And we'll kind of expedite things. Here. No. Here. There's a couple of bones. Nothing there either. I should make a watering can. What do you think? Let's check it out. Watering can. Here it is from Extra Utilities. Alright, that's not the one I want. That's what I want. So we need a wood bowl, some iron ingots, and some bone meal. Alright, let's get the wood bowl. Here's one. Here's some iron ingots. Bone meal, watering can. It's showing empty, so let's go fill it up. And all we got to do to fill it up, I believe, is right click on some water. Yep, it's good to go. Alright. Here we go. We'll sprinkle some water. There we go. There's our first dark oak tree. Alright, now we've got some dark oak in here. What we want to do is teach this thing to convert it. And we want it to do it automatically. We want to turn around and see it send the dark oak straight down here. So what we'll do is we'll shift left click. We want this to insert. Shift right click, extract without redstone signal. And now this thing should see this chest. Should. And the answer is no, it didn't see that chest. Let's do this. Let's relocate it. Yeah, let's do all of that. Make all of that mess. I think it has to do with the way this chest is filling up. So we'll put it right there. We're going to do that. We're going to attach this pipe. We're going to go back and change, make sure that thing is extracting without a signal. Then we're going to put it in there. And it should be taking it. If not, there's one more thing I can do. Okay, alright, fine. Won't hurt my feelings. I see how you're being. So what we'll do is put you back right there. Double check the settings. Extract without redstone. Put this here. We want this to be... Which way is which? That's north. Okay, so north is insert. South is extract without redstone mode. And let's do this. Let's do this. And now it's working automatically, so there we go. Excuse me, good gracious. So basically now our tree farm is running. It went through and harvested just now. Let's check out our saplings. Let's go ahead and get those back in here. And this generator is running full bore, and it's stockpiling up this little furnace. And it'll continue to run as long as there's dark oak in here. And what may end up happening is I may have to go through and make a second one just to keep up. In fact, let's do that just because. Okay. And let's see how we're doing. We're full of wood. How's the furnace burning? Okay, so it's actually catching up. This thing is working well. Let's make some torches and light this up. Okay. There we go. Alright, so that seems to be our tree farm good to go. What we got here going on is a steady source of power. And that's a lot of wood. Gracious, that's a lot of wood. Alright, let's grab those saplings. Put them back in. Alright, we got 9 on top. 8 on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is take some time, watch this, build up enough saplings so that we can reconnect this chest, and then I think we'll move on to setting up some more machines so we can actually get some automation going. So yeah, I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, I'm back. What I decided to do was kind of take a look, or try to take a look at this section right here. This is where that earth is. Yeah, this is unbelievable. This is where the earth is for... No, No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Alrighty. Yep. Let's close that off. Get up there. That's fine. Go upstairs. And I'm dead. Alright. Let's, gonna be one of those days. Alright. Yeah, so, I mean, needless to say, I'm having a tough time. Let me get this. Put this back in there to block it off. Alright. And get out of here. Really? Alright. Okay, let's get over here, see if we can't block some of it off quickly. Yeah, right there. Right there. So, yeah, this is what I've been going through. Trying to mess with that soil, but I still am bound and determined not to bust it up. So that I can set up a grinder there. The tree farm, I'll show you in just a second as soon as I get all my stuff back here. The tree farm is actually this is 2, 3, that's number 4, move that over there, and alright, so the tree farm is doing great actually. We're getting tons of wood, which is really nice. This energy cell is filling right up. Both of these guys are sitting on standby. So what I'm probably going to do between this episode and next is go ahead and build up some more machines. I'm going to hook up this hardened energy cell to that one so that we can go ahead and have a steady supply of power up here. In fact, let's just do this while we got it. We'll go ahead and we'll hook this in. This will be our buffer so that we don't have to worry about having enough power, and we will put a strip in there. The side of it is input, and there we go, we're filling up. And this is output. And there we go. Now we can set up all of our machines, including our alloy smelter, our sag mill, and of course our energetic infuser, which is what we're using to repair all of our equipment. So that'll sit there, and we'll start building around this soon enough. But the next thing I want to do is start stockpiling mob items, and in order to do that I need to get in there and get that taken care of so that we can set it up and hook up a grinder. So that's what I'll do next time. Yeah, just getting my butt handed to me, but that's cool. So next time, like I said, we'll work on getting a grinder, and we'll try to get some sort of mob system together. We want to be able to take advantage of the cursed earth and the mobs in order to imbue our blood altar, which is something I want to jump onto down the line. So until next time, it's Exonerated signing off. Have a good one.